access to a high definition view of this live stream, right? Thank you everyone on YouTube. Thank you traders on YouTube. Thank you for the support, for the like, for the follow, for the subscription. Thank you guys, right? So today we are gonna go through the market as usual. You know we do go live. That is 12 p.m. GMT +1 from Monday to Friday. And today right now we are live once again to give update about the current status of the market. So as a forex, commodity, crypto, stock, index market, this is a platform whereby you can have an idea of what is going on in the market, right? And then you all know you can use the comment section, the live chat section in this live stream to make a suggestion of any asset you want us to analyze in this live stream, right? And then I'm going to be copying this link right now, and then I'll post this link on our Telegram group so that traders can join right from their Telegram group and they'll join us live on YouTube. You are welcome. This is ChartsEmpire Trade Institute, right? We are on Facebook. If you are yet to follow us on Facebook, please kindly follow us on Facebook. You can type the user word, you can type the keyword Facebook on our Telegram group, and then you'll get a link to follow us on YouTube, right? So today I'm gonna go through the market. You guys as well have the opportunity to make a suggestion of any asset you want us to analyze. Before we get started, if you are new to the channel, please kindly subscribe, and then if you are watching from TikTok, follow this profile, share this live stream, right? Thank you. So I have some assets right here today, but before I proceed with mine, I am gonna give you guys the opportunity to suggest any asset you want us to analyze in this live stream. So we have someone from Vilon Gobert. Thanks for the good job. I'm new to trading. Okay, Vilon Gobert, you are new to trading. Welcome to the trading world. So my first question is, do you have a trading account? Do you have a live and a demo account, right? And please, before you start trading in the financial market, you need to be educated. You need the knowledge. You need to learn before you start trading, before you can earn. Someone said, I need a physical class. Unfortunately, I do not offer a physical class for now. I only offer an online class. And I think the world is not a global world, informative world right now with the accessibility to the internet. You can get everything you want to learn at the comfort of your home without accessing a physical address. So for now, we are currently online. So you need to have a demo and a live account if you want to take things really serious, because you need to start practicing on a demo account and then putting into real action what you've tested, what you've backtested or learned on a trading account, on a demo account to a live account, right? So you need to also learn about the emotional aspect of trading. Since trading deals with money, you need to learn about the emotional aspect of trading, right? So if you try to trade on the demo account, actually it is right, but now it's not the best way you can learn, because whenever you trade on the demo account, there isn't any emotional attachment. So you need a medium whereby you're going to have an emotional attachment, which means money must be involved, because trading has a lot of things to do with psychological aspect of trader, right? So one of the best ways you can build the emotional aspect of trading is to trade with real life money. But we have a way we can do it. There's a way you can do it whereby you can trade with small amount of money, whereby you won't have to break the bank, right? So today we have a different asset. We have a different asset on my list of different assets. As you all know, guys, we do come here live every day 12 p.m. GMT +1 to give analysis. So if you want to become a member of this profile of this community, all you need to do right now is to subscribe, follow us on our profile, right? So I have some list of assets, and I told you guys I am currently in some positions right now, and I told you about my position on coffee, my position on Tesla, but same things are not working fine right now, which is part of trading. Sometimes you make an entry in the market will go in direction of your anticipation, and sometimes the market has to move up and down before it makes the decision of the final direction. So I am patiently waiting to see what the market has to offer. So on Tesla, my position is currently down. I am in an unrealized loss right now. I haven't closed the trade right now, but my position is still in an unrealized loss. And based on coffee as well, I told you guys how I made an entry on coffee. So I shared my entry in the Telegram group. So if you are not right in the Telegram group, then I guess you are still missing. But currently on coffee, I'm still a break even. My position is still a break even, no profit, no loss. So let's see how far the market can fluctuate before it breaks to the upside or to the downside. Technically, I'm supporting the downside breakout in the market. So guys, use the comment section to make a suggestion of any asset you want us to analyze in this live stream. And once you make a suggestion, always include your country. Let me know your country of residence or the country you are streaming from, right? Thank you guys. So start dropping your suggestion right now. You can drop your suggestion on YouTube, any assets you guys want us to analyze in this live stream. And then we're going to go through together. We're going to analyze this market and find out probabilities. You know, our obligation right here as a trader is to define probabilities, right? And we tend to go with the highest probabilities in the market that support our trading anticipation. Good. So we have Arrowick. Arrowick, welcome from Kuwait. Arrowick is a long-time follower of our profile of our community. Is a long-time member of our community. Arrowick, you are welcome. And Arrowick is the first trader to make a request of asset to analyze in this live stream today. Arrowick suggested we made a request for Australian dollar pair against USD. So Arrowick is a trader from Kuwait. Thank you from Kuwait. And how are you doing? How are you guys doing from Kuwait? Is the atmosphere right here in Kuwait, right? And then we have Michael Nado also requested for GBP paired against the JPY, right? So that is from Michael. Thank you. Michael, where are you? Michael from Nigeria, right? Michael, thank you, guy. Thank you for the support, right? And we have currently 2 assets suggested right now. So guys, suggest more assets you want us to analyze in the live stream so that we can go through. Please use this opportunity now to make your suggestion so that you can be on the first list before the live stream get congested, right? You know, before the live stream get congested with a lot of requests. So you guys can use this opportunity right now to make a suggestion. You know, you guys are early to the live stream. You are not like the latecomers in the live stream. So use this opportunity right now to make a suggestion of any asset you want us to analyze in this live stream. Okay, we have gold. Please, what is the name? What is where are you streaming from? Your country, your name. Okay, from Nigeria. You actually don't have a name on your profile. Your name is being presented in emoji, so I'm gonna put emoji right here. So right, so we have gold as well from a trader from Nigeria. All right, that is good, right? That is great. And we still need more assets, more suggestions in the market. Let's have at least 5 assets before we can proceed further with today's live stream, right, guys? Make more suggestions and they share this live stream. Let's encourage more traders to join the live stream, right? Please, let's encourage more traders to join the live stream, right? Thank you, guys. So we currently have Australian dollar paired against the USD by Arrowick from Kuwait. We have British pound sterling paired against the JPY by Michael from Nigeria, and we have gold XAU paired against the USD by user with no name, but he or she has an emoji on his or her profile. That is a brilliantly wonderful. On this trader is from Nigeria. So you're welcome, guys. So we currently have 3 assets right now on our live stream suggestions. So you guys can suggest as well. We have a suggestion from Kende from UK. Thank you, guys. That is from YouTube, right? We have a euro paired against the USD, and that is from Kende from UK. I think currently right now in UK, you guys are 10 or 11 a.m. right? Am I right, Kende? You guys are 1 hour behind the West African time right now. In UK right now, it's 11 a.m. I think I am right. Great. Right, UK. So, okay, we have more traders journey. We have currently right now 4 assets being suggested, right? We have one from YouTube. That is great. Okay, guys. And then we have others from TikTok, right? Good, right? Good. So we need one more asset. We need one more asset suggestion. We need one more suggestion before we can proceed further with the live stream. One more suggestion from traders. One more suggestion from traders. Guys, no, make a suggestion. Let's make this our suggestions of our asset to be 5 in numbers. Right? Share this live stream. Follow our profile. Right? Yeah, that is great. That's wonderful. You guys are 1 hour behind West African right now. Oh, that is 11 a.m. in UK. Okay, that is great. Euro, we have Euro Canada by FSP Trading. Euro Canada, right? That is by FSP Trading. And the FSP Trading from Nigeria. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Right. So we have now our 5 assets. As you guys all know, during my process of giving analysis on this assets being suggested, you guys can as well still drop more suggestion in the live stream. Okay, the time right now in Kuwait is 2 p.m. Wow, that is great. That is great. That is great. That's wonderful. So Arovik stated the time right now in Kuwait is 2 p.m. Wow, that is great. That's wonderful. So the first asset suggested on the list right here is the Australian dollar paired against the USD. So right now, let's get our chart and the give analysis about what we can see in the market in the technical aspect of view, right? So we have the AUD, which is among the major currency pairs in the market. And I told you guys, based on this asset right here, I think I need to have another clean chart, because this chart right now, I don't like the way it is right now. So we are going to just get off some of these key level structures right there and then try to make it to be nice feel. So I'm going to go get some key level structure right there. So if you are a trader on the AUD paired against the USD, so you guys can use this opportunity right now to make a correction on your chart, because these are the key level structure we have right here. So if you are a trader right here on this asset, these are the key level structures. Okay, I think I need to just get up these trends right here and then make this level more bold so that you guys can see. So I like to have a clean chart. I don't want to have any obstruction on my chart, right? So I'm gonna just change this to 2px and 2px. I think with this you guys can now see the chart, you can see the key level structures. And by the way, if you guys are unable to see the chart properly, you guys can only call my notice so that I can make some modifications on the chart, right guys? Good. So we have 2px right on our chart, and these are the key level structures you should be watching out if you are a trader on the Australian dollar paired against the USD. So so what is my view, technical view on this price chart right here? So currently, if you are a trader on the AUD paired against the USD, this is the way your chart looks like. Now the question is the market gonna go down or go up? Which way the market is actually gonna break to? This is the question traders want to actually know today. So first, we have a key level structure right now above, and the price is currently trading at the key level structure of the 0.65732. This level is actually acting as a resistance for price. You can see right, this is a day chart. This is a day chart. I told you guys, anytime you want to analyze your chart, one of the best time frame to start your analysis from is the day chart. That is the starting point, right? Maybe you are a swing trader, you're a day trader, you're a scalper. This is the universal best time chart, right? So as a swing trader, then you can blend it up with the weekly chart. As a scalper, as a day trader, then you can blend it up with the lower time frame. But the day chart is essential, it's very powerful, right? Good. So on the day chart, we had a resistance structure at the price above, that is the price of the 0.65732. And then I'm going to be giving some annotations on this price chart right here. So I'm going to be highlighting some important key factors, some important swings, level, liquidity, supply, demand structure right here. So I want you guys to pay attention to all these structures right here, because these are the point of interest in the market, right? So first, we have a support structure right here, which actually occurred that's at the midpoint of March and April 2023. We had a first bearish breakout right here, and this level right here acted as another support for price. And then we had a breakout of price from this support structure right here. That was around the midpoint of August and September 2023. And currently right now, in November this year, right now, price is currently trading or testing this potential key level structure. You guys all know once a support structure is being broken to the downside, it tends to act as a potential resistance for price. So currently right now, we are having a resistance structure above, and the price is currently trading at this resistance structure. And you guys all know resistance is a point of interest for bear interest in the market. So the bears are much more interested to chart at resistance structure. So based on what I can see on the day chart, we have a series of bearish candlestick price action. The bearish candlestick right here is a doji candlestick, and you guys all know doji signifies a point of indecision in the market. A doji signifies neither the bulls or the bears are dominating the market, which means there could be a sudden shift of balance from the bull side to the bear side, or from the bear side to the bull side. So all we need to do right now is to patiently wait to see what is going to happen right there. Maybe price is going to break to the upside or maybe to the downside. So this is what you need to start looking out for right now. Maybe price gonna break to the upside or maybe to the downside. So is price gonna break to this upside right here? Is price gonna break to the upside or to the downside? So this is the question right now, and this is where we need to go into in-depth analysis of this asset. So the first thing we're gonna look right here now, let's look out on the trend. What is the trend? That is the first thing you have to ask yourself a question. That is the first question you have to ask yourself in the market whenever you are analyzing the market. What is the trend? What is the long-term trend and what is the short-term trend? You know, long-term trends, these are trends that exist within a 12-month calendar. No, they exist, I mean, more than 12-month calendar. So these are long-term trend. We have three types of trend in the market. We have the long-term trend, the intermediate trend, and the short-term trend. So for those of you guys who do not know what is long-term and short-term and the intermediate trend, so we have a long-term trend, LT, we have intermediate trend, IT, and we have short-term trend, ST. So the long-term trend tends to last more than 12-month calendar period. This is 12 months above, and the intermediate is within a 6-month calendar period to what? To 12, within 12-month calendar period. And the short-term trend is within 1 day to, you could call it from 1 second, you could tell it from 1 second, but I prefer to take mine from 1 day, because 1 day chart, that is my technical point of time frame analysis. I mean the starting point of analysis, right? You could go to the lower or to the intraday chart. Well, so you could start from the 1 seconds. Let's start from 1 second. So 1 second within 6 months, right? So this is my definition of a short-term trend, right? So now let's look out to define the trend in this market right there. So based on this market right here, the market had been a fluctuation of a higher highs and a lower lows. And one of the best tools you guys can use to decide or to detect the trend of a market, to detect maybe a major trend, maybe it's a major trend or a short-term trend or an intermediate trend, one of the tools you can use is your trend line. So if I'm going to fire my trend line right from the last swing, low high swing right here, to the last low high swing right here, to the last low high swing right here, if I'm going to connect my trend line and then all the way down, you can see that. So the question right now is, in which way is the Australian dollar paired against the USD flowing based on the trend analysis? Based on the long-term trend, that is right from the April of 22nd to April of 23rd. I mean, that is April of 2022 right to April of 2023. That is more than, that is a within a 12-month calendar period. And after April of 2023, the price extended all the way down to November 2023. So this means this rally right here is more than the 12-month calendar period. So we can categorize the major trend or the long-term trend on Australian dollar as a trend in a major downtrend. So the trend right here on Australian dollar is in a major downtrend. So this is a major downtrend. So the dominant trend in this market based on the long-term view, based on the major trend, is in a downtrend. Right now, let's check out the short-term trend right here. So based on the short-term trend, right from the 10th of October to the current flow of price in November 23rd to date Thursday 2023, we had a short-term bullish rally. We had a short-term bullish rally, right? So this is what we have right here, and the price is currently trading as a resistance structure. Now the question is the price still going to continue to the upside or to the downside? That is the question we have to answer in this live stream. So first, let's check out the volume right there. So after the trend, we need to check out the momentum, the volume in the market. Which way, which direction has the highest volume and momentum in this in this short-term trend? So right from the swing low right here, we had a choppy market right here. You can see that. And from that, this zone right here, price broke out of this choppy market. So from right there, we can define a short-term bullish potential rally. Okay. Now, price is currently trading as a resistance structure. Technically, whenever price is trading as a resistance structure, it is not a good idea to look out for a long entry at the resistance structure. Only if you want to be taking out, if you want to be applying a breakout trading strategy. So the question right here now is this market right here setting up as a breakout trading strategy? Of course, what we have right here, we can see a breakout strategy right here. This is just a consolidation medium to resistance structure, just like what we had right here. Can see when price got a doji candlestick right here, price rallied down, and then that was a breakout entry right here. This is just a continuation of a trend, right? I will never take this as a breakout strategy. right? And the next, we have another doji candlestick right here, and price right now is currently testing this level. So price could break to the upside. Price could break to the upside or to the downside. Now let's check out the short-term trend on the lower time frame. So before we can decide maybe price is going to break to the downside or to the upside, we have to check out what is actually going on the lower time frame, because the lower time frame will give us the early clue of the direction of the market, but the higher time frame will always dominate, right? So based on what we have on the 4-hour chart, what is going on the 4-hour chart? Based on the 4-hour chart right here, we have a series of uptrend rally. But based on what we have right here, I don't kind of like this kind of patterns of this uptrend right here, right there. It's not an organized bull trend. It's not an organized bull trend, because in an organized bull trend, you should see a well-defined LD volume or movement of trend. But based on what we have right here, we have a rally to this swing right here, rally down and a rally up, a short rally down, and the price keeps going up right there. So based on what I can see right here now, there is a trend of a reduction in bullish momentum structure right here. Reduction right here, price broke to the resistance structure right here. So what I'm currently looking out for is, can we see a double top right here for a break of market structure right here? That is the question I'm looking out for right here. And the next question right here is, can price break the high of this higher high swing right here to continue the uptrend right to the upside? So if you are a trader right here in this market, there are two scenarios you should be looking out for as a trader. It's either the price break to the upside to continue the upward rally, just like what happened right here. Alternatively, maybe price is going to break to the downside after forming a double top and then break the higher low structure right here, and then pull down, validate this higher low structure as a new low high structure for a more downtrend of price. So these are the questions we have to answer right here. So if you want to be looking out for a short entry right here, one of the patterns you have to look out for that can give you a clue the market is having a potential probability to move to the downside is, you have to see a break of market structure. A break of market structure. Based on the market structure right here, we add a higher low swing right here. This structure right here is here a higher low to the lower low swing right here. You see that? So this level right here is here a higher low structure. So the question right now is, if price can move to the double top right here to form a T1, that is top 1, and then we have a T2 right here. If price can break out of this higher low structure right here, price need to validate that this higher low structure right here is now a new low high structure. So this is one of the factors of how to define a downtrend market. Not if you cannot see a low high swings in a trend, then you shouldn't be looking out for a short entry in that market. For as long what we had right here is a high low structure, high low structure, high low structure, then it is not yet time to look for a short entry. Not until the last high low structure right here can be destroyed. We need to see a destruction of a market structure supporting the bull trend on the short time frame, or on the short time frame. That is the 4-hour chart, before we can look out for anticipation of a downtrend, right? So, and then alternatively, right here, price could break to the upside. If price will break to the upside right here above this high structure right there, you still need to look out for a pullback, maybe to continue this uptrend, just like what happened right here. We had a pullback, a breakout right here, and a pullback. And the reason why we're having a pullback right here is based on the resistance structure right here, right? So the question right there is, why can't you buy this pullback right here? You shouldn't be looking to buy this pullback right here because there's a major resistance structure which acts above. If we had gotten a price level which is currently not close to the major resistance structure right there, we could have anticipated for a continuation of the uptrend. But right now, price is close to a resistance structure. So this is a point of hindrance. This like a ceiling. This like a ceiling right here, which could act as a point of hindrance for the bulls to pull price to the uptrend. So you can see right now, this level is actually acting as a resistance structure. So in summary, what you're going to be looking out for on Australian dollar paired against the USD, if you want to go in the direction of the market, is price need to break above the structure, make a validation that this broken resistance structure is now a new support for price before you could anticipate for a bull trend. Alternatively, if price want to break to the downside, price have to close this higher low structure all the way down, make a retest to prove a new formation of a downtrend for the continuation of a rally. So in summary, you need to exercise patience at this medium to see what the market has to form. So you should be looking out for a price action or to play out right here, or maybe to play down to the downside at this close of a higher low structure right there. So these are my summary. These are my view on the Australian dollar paired against USD. So in summary, you need to exercise patience. The market right here is still at a state of indecision, and that is why you can see on the day chart we have what we called a doji candlestick. So the price actions right here is still under the influence of a doji candlestick. So not until the high of this doji candlestick can be clear, we can't have an idea of where the market has to move up to. And not until the low of this doji candlestick can be clear, we still don't have an idea where the market has to pull to, right? Take note of what happened right there. After the price broke this high of the doji candlestick, price later retests the resistance structure right there. Let's say for instance right here in this market, there isn't a resistance structure right here, price could have made a rally all the way up to test this what we call the descending trend line, which has been acting from April 2022, which is a major dynamic support or resistance trend line, right? So this is the importance of charting your price from the higher time frame. So based on the higher time frame, we are able to detect, okay, there is a descending trend line which has acted 3 times. You know, guys, it takes 2 points to connect a trend line, and it takes 3 points to confirm a trend line. So this is the point of confirmation of this downtrend, right? So this is my view on the Australian dollar pair against the USD. And then if you want to make an entry based on what we have right there, also put into consideration your risk to reward ratio. You should be able to at least have a minimum of 2 risk to reward ratio before price get to this descending major trend line. You should be able to have at least minimum of 2 risk to reward ratio after you define your stop loss. And if I were you, if I want to be looking out for a trade entry on this setup right there, the best zone to have your stop loss based on the swing strategy is to have your stop loss at the previous higher low structure right there. That is the price to break up if you are making an entry right here. Now the question is, will you be able to achieve the minimum 2 risk to reward ratio if you are to make an entry right here? So if you apply your risk or your trade 2 right here, have your stop loss all the way down, and then trend line structure right here, you're gonna be having like a 1.6 or 1.5 risk to reward ratio, which means what we have right here, the risk is not reliable, the risk is not favorable, the risk is not good. So we have a higher risk right here when compared to the profit ratio, because technically you should be looking out for at least 2 risk to reward ratio. That is 2 times your risk in this market, so that you can have a higher probability or profit ratio on the long run in your trading record, right? So this is my view on Australian dollar pair against USD. So if I were you right now, I am going to be looking out to divert my attention to other assets that has more room for profit ratio and the lesser risk factor, right? So another way I'm going to be looking out to trade this asset, though, if price can make a strong bearish sentiment, because price is currently trading at a key level structure. So if price can make a strong down to the downside, I'll be looking out to play the downside of this market instead of playing the upside of this market, right? So that's my view on the AUD paired against the USD. Now let's check out GBP paired against the JPY, suggested by Michael. So let's go to GBP paired against the JPY. So we have the GBP paired against the JPY. Based on the day chart, this is what we have on the day chart. I gave analysis about this asset yesterday, right? And I told you guys who wanted to short right there, I told you guys the risk involved when you try to short at an extreme high. I mean, those who want to long and those who want to short. So for those who want to short yesterday, you can see the price is still going up. My summary on GBP yesterday was the risk to reward ratio right there is not favorable due to the trend line we had right from the swing low right here. Can see how it keeps on rejecting price support structure right here. This was the first construction point, the second test of the trend line, and this was the third confirmation of the trend line. And I told you guys the risk reward ratio to this level right here is going to be it's not going to be okay if you are looking for a short entry right here. It's actually what we had on GBP yen. And something you guys need to know is that you don't have to trade every day to be profitable. You have to learn that you have to exercise patience. You have to wait more, right? The time you have to wait for good trade setup in the market is higher than the time you will be in a trade, right? Most of the time, 70% of the time, the market will usually go in a ranging medium. 25-30% of time, that is when the market will be trending. So if you cannot discipline yourself to exercise patience, to wait within this 75% period of time in the market, you will always blow your account or give away back your profit to the market, right? So you need to learn how to wait. You don't have to trade every day to be profitable. Just a single trade in a week, in a month is okay for you to have a good profit. So based on what I can see on GBP yen, so I'm still patiently waiting to see what price is going to act. The price is going to make a rejection right here for a double top for still more and more downtrend. But the best way I'm going to be looking out for trade this asset right here is, I am interested in this asset if price can make a break below this rising trend line before I can look out for a short entry, because I need to see a break of this trend line and then a retest that, okay, this trend line is now a new resistance for price for a more downtrend. And then I'm going to be looking out for a small position entry right here to the downside. Price also needs to clear up the support structure at the price of the 180.540 before we can pay for a more downtrend. And I told you guys yesterday, we add another channel right here, which we can call a rising channel. You can see the rising channel. You can see that. So this is the rising channel. So price could still bounce up to this level to form a resistance and then go all the way to the downside. So if you want to be looking out for a short entry based on the channel right here, so most of you will be looking out for a short entry based on the channel we had right here on the price chart. If you want to look out for a short entry right here, then I'm going to advise you to have a small position size, because we're actually trading against the trend. You can see the trend is bullish. So if you are trading against the trend, that means you are taking a counter trend trade. So if you are taking a counter trend trade, you should reduce your size because you are fighting the trend. So if the market should go against you, you know you have a little to lose. When you are going in the direction of the trend, that is when I increase my position size. For example, if the trend is going bearish, and then I can see a pattern for the continuation of the downtrend, I can decide to take like a 2x factor on my account. But if I'm fighting the trend, then if I'm fighting the trend, trading a counter trend trade setup, no one knows the actual direction of the market. The market can still decide to continue the trend. So this is when I divide my risk. Instead of taking 2x, I can divide my risk to be 0.5x. Right? Which means I divide this into 4 places. Right? So this is how I make a counter trade entry. And when the market keeps on showing me reasons that the trend has changed, then this is when I keep on adding more X value to my trade. And I keep on scaling up my trade all the way down. So whenever you want to take a counter trend trade, don't execute all your position size at once. Don't execute all your position size at once. So someone asked a question from YouTube. The person said, Kende asked the question, said, please, how do you bring out the risk to reward tool on TradingView? And is it available in MetaTrader? This is not available on MetaTrader 5. You can only use it on TradingView. So if you want to bring it out on your TradingView, I am currently working on a video on how you guys can set up your TradingView, because I know a lot of guys have difficulty on how to set up TradingView. So what you guys need to do right now is please type the keyword TradingView tutorial on Telegram, please, so that I can have that on my list. So after this live stream, guys get access to my Telegram group and type the keyword. You guys can flood the Telegram group with the keyword TradingView tutorial, and I will make a video on that. Right? So if you want to have the risk to reward tool, your long position, your short position risk to reward tool on your TradingView, all you need to do is, once you've created your account on the TradingView, it is free to create an account. You can have a free account and then there are premium account, but you can use all these tools on a premium account. Once you sign in right here now, you have to move your cursor to the left hand side of your screen, and then you can see there's a lot of tools right here. So at this section right here, I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the 5 position right here, after the cross share tool right here, we have a trend line section, we have the Fibonacci tool, we have the pattern, ABC pattern, we have the long position, that is on the 5th, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th on the list right here, you just click on the arrow at the right hand side of this icon right here. Once you click right here, you can see your long position, your short position. So you can favorite this tool. Once you favorite this tool right here, all these two will appear at the in an horizontal format or in horizontal arrangement on your TradingView, right? So once you do that, you have these tools right here. Instead of you having to go through this section to select, you just have to favorite them. You can see right here, You can see the yellow icon right here, which means I have favorited all these icons right here to the horizontal view of my chart. So this is how I tend to get access to these two, right, Kende? I hope that was helpful. So that is my view on GBP yen. So I'm going to be looking out for trade entry if price can break this trend line. So for those who want to make an entry at the extreme high right here, for those of you who want to play double top, get in with a small position size. Once the market keeps on moving down in a strong downtrend, then you can keep on adding to your position to the downtrend. So that is my view on the British pound sterling paired against the JPY. Now, guys, let's talk about gold. Okay, someone made a request about New Zealand paired against the USD. We also have Euro Yen. Next on the list is Euro Yen, Euro JPY by Arovic. And we have New Zealand paired against the USD. New Zealand paired against the USD from Tauvik, right? Okay. If you want to learn, click on the link on my bio and get access to our Telegram group, right? Okay. And Dragon requested for oil. Dragon requested for oil. Dragon, please, guys, you need to type your country. Let us know the country you are streaming from. Dragon, if you are still right here, comment your country. Dragon requested for oil. So currently right now we are going to go through the gold market. So let's check out gold. Here comes gold. Gold now is on the chart. So what do we have on gold? That is the question we need to answer right here. So based on the day chart, price is currently at the swing high, which is currently a top, but not yet confirmed a double top, not yet a double top. How can you define a double top? A double top is when the neckline is being broken. That is when it is confirmed as a double top. So currently right now, price is at the second top right here, but not yet a double top. This is a first top, and right here comes the neckline. So this is not yet a double top. So anything could still happen in the market. The market can break up of this high and continue to the upside. So this is one of the risks when you try to jump into the market, when you jump the gun, when you get into the market without giving the market enough time to be done with its decision, right? You try to decide which way the market should go. You don't do that. I told you guys, you have to learn how to exercise patience in the market. The financial market is a medium whereby profits, fortune are being transferred from the impatient trader to the patient traders, right? So if you don't have patience in the market, money is going to be transferred out of your account to the patient traders. So based on what we have right there, for those who like to jump the gun, for those who are aggressive traders who want to go for short entry, the question is, should you be looking for a short entry right now on gold? That is the question right now. So if you want to look out for a short entry based on the repetition of what we got right there, you can see when we got a bearish Arame at this structure right here, price made a pullback to the downside. So some traders could say, okay, this is another bearish Arame right there. So we want to look out for the downside. So before you do that, this is what you need to check out for, right? Before you do that, I think this is what you need to check out. You can see I have an ascending trend line right from the swing low right here. That was on the 13th of November 2023 all the way to this swing high right here. Now let's check out this trend line on the forward chart. So this trend line could help you to make the best decision before you go short on gold. So based on the forward chart, this is the trend line right here. This is what we have on the trend line. If you zoom out on the chart, you're going to see we have the first top right here and we have the second top right there. And this was like an ascending upright neckline, head and shoulder right there, which actually led to this bearish flow swing. Okay, right? So let's zoom in properly. So if you want to be looking out for a short entry on gold, I think the best way to approach this asset right there is to wait for this trend line at the lower section of this price right here to be broken. You can see right from the swing low right here, we got what we call the lower low swing. On the right here, we got a higher low swing. On the right here, we got a higher low swing. Now the question is, this level going to act as a higher low swing? This level could act as a higher low swing to go to the up to form a double top before price break to the downside. Alternatively, price could still decide, okay, at this higher low swing right here, I'm still going to continue as a higher low swing and then continue to break out of this resistance and continue to the upside. So what happens if you have shorted right here? You are in the losing trade or you are bearish trap. So the best way to approach this market right here is If you want to chart, the best way to approach this market right here is wait for market to break this trend line and prove this trend line right there is now a new dynamic resistance for price before you go to the downside. So that is the best way. So you need to exercise patience. You need to wait, right? So for those who want to go for a long entry right there, I can't see a reason to go long right now, because you should be using the support of this trend line right here for an entry. If price can make a pullback to this level, maybe form a double bottom, and they give us maybe a strong bull entry right there, we could maybe look for a possible entry. But before you look for a possible entry, the question you need to ask yourself is the risk to reward ratio favorable right here to the next high? If price should find a resistance from this level right here, if you want to be looking out for a long entry right here, if you're going to have your stop loss at this higher low structure right here to the next resistance structure right here, will you be able to have a minimum of 2 risk to reward ratio? That is the question you need to ask yourself. So you have your long entry position right here, and then you have your stop loss at this structure right here, and to this level right here. If you can have a 2 risk reward ratio, you could risk less because price is still up to this resistance structure. So price could still form a double top to a downtrend. And this boils down to risk management, money management. There are some levels in the market whereby you have to reduce your position size. There are some levels in the market you have to input your normal position size. And there are some levels in the market you have to just ignore the trade setup. So this question about risk management and money management. So not all setup in the market are worthy to be traded. And there are some setup in the market you have to reduce your risk. And there are some setup in the market you just have to ignore them. Right? So if I were you right now, based on gold, I am going to be looking out for more confidence factors before I'm going to be looking out for maybe for a long entry or maybe for a down entry. I'll be looking out to make decision at a test of this trend line right here. I'm going to be looking out to see how price is going to act at this trend line right here. I'm not going to be looking out for entry to long right here or to short right here. No. The point of interest for me right here is at a test of this structure right here, because I want to build confidence factors. I want to build confidence factors. Is that right? As you can see right here in this market at this structure right here, we had what we call a support structure right here. We got a breakout of support structure right here, retest right here. Price went and then closed out with the structure right here. Price retested this support structure right here. And then we are able to construct a key level structure right here and the support right there. Now the application of our Fibonacci retracement tool, right from the last higher low swing right here to the higher high swing right here, what were we able to get? We were able to see price go to rejection at the 0.68 Fibonacci retracement level in combination with the support structure right here. And the rally right here was in a bull rising trend line. So these are the way you look out for factors. So if I'm going to be using my Fibonacci retracement tool right from the swing, higher low swing right here to the higher high swing right here, where is this 0.618? The 0.618 acts at this minor structure right here. So price could bounce to this level and then make a test, validate maybe as a resistance to one downtrend. So another thing I do is, if I can see a currency pair is too complex or is too complicated to understand or to trade, then I'll divert my attention to other assets which are more easy to understand, right? Or to flow along with. So this is my summary on gold. So for those of you who want to take gold, currently right now, if you want to look for a long entry, patiently wait to see how price react to this trend line right here. Maybe it's going to break to the upside, or maybe it's going to break to the downside. So this is the point of interest, right? This is the point of interest, right? Great. Now, but in summary, to make a final decision, you have to see what is going on the higher time frame. If the higher time frame is giving you a bearish signal, then you should be looking out for a confirmation on the break of trend line or structure before you look out for a short entry to maybe to the downside, right? So now let's check on the Euro USD requested by Kende from YouTube. Euro USD, this is what we have on this price chart right here. So if you are trading Euro USD, you guys can screenshot this chart right now before we proceed further. This is how your chart should look like. Euro USD is among the major currency pairs. It has a lot of liquidity, right? So these are one of the currencies which are okay for beginner traders in the market, right? So I'm going to be getting off some of these trends right here to make this chart to be well clean. So we have a question on this asset right there. First, let's get off these drawings right here. Okay, I'm gonna get this off right here. Let's get off these drawings and and make this to be bold. Okay, so we have this breakout of rising trend line, and then I told you guys we had a key level support which acts at the price of the, we got a support right there, a breakout of support right here all the way down, and a breakout of C structure right here. And I told you guys, based on my own personal trading strategy, I am not going to be looking out for entry at the middle of the trend. I want to look out for a retracement of price to the downside. So at this medium right there, I can't see any point of interest. Am I going to be taking the I structure right here? The answer is no. Because we have like a higher structure at this level right here. And I told you guys I prefer the GBP paired against the USD to the Euro paired against the USD based on the technicalities right there. So the question right now is, price going to continue to the upside or to the downside? If you're going to be looking out for a long entry right here, the question is why should you be looking for a long entry? What are the technicalities giving you the reason to go for a long entry? Why should we be looking for a long entry? Is there a key level structure right here? Is there a pattern? Is there a pattern for the continuation of a trend? Is there a pattern of a bull trend? Is there a chart pattern giving you a reason? Is there a confidence factor? Is there a retest of a structure? Is there a Fibonacci accompanying right here? These are the questions you need to ask. Is there liquidity right here? Is there a break of structure right here? Well, these are the questions you need to ask yourself. So based on what I can see on the 4-hour chart right here, I don't see any reason why I should be looking out for a long entry at this medium right here. I want to be looking out for areas of interest like this key level structure of the 1.08437 to see how price is going to react. Maybe at the broken upper band of this rising channel as a resistance right here. We got it as a resistance right here. We got it as a resistance right here. We got it as a resistance right here. So if price can make a pullback all the way down to this trend line, will this level act as a dynamic support for price? This is where I want to be looking out for interest in the market, right? So the question now is, if price should make a pullback to this level, will this level act as a dynamic support for price for the continuation of the uptrend, right? Or is this level right here, let's get it back, or is this level right here, gonna fail to hold, and then price will break below, give us a validation of a low high swing right here for a downtrend? So these are the way I approach the market. So these are the things I want to be looking out for on Euro paired against the USD. If I can't see that, then I will not take the trade. I will look for that asset. So you can now see in summary, trading is not for those who cannot wait. Trading is not for those who cannot exercise patience. If you don't have that discipline to be patient, to wait, you can't make money in trading. You can't survive the business of trading. If you cannot be a disciplined trader, if you're not a disciplined trader, you can't go anywhere in trading. You can't go anywhere. You can't make anything in trading. You can't. So trading is not for everybody. That is just the reality. That is just the simple truth about trading. Trading is not for everybody, especially for those who are not disciplined. If you're not a disciplined individual, if you cannot wait, exercise patience, build your patience, you cannot go anywhere in trading. So there is much more money to be made when you wait for the right time for you to pull the trigger. You don't have to jump in the market because you think you are missing out or because you think you have to trade. Right? Most traders trade because they want to trade, because they feel like they have to trade. No, you don't do that. So based on what I can see on Euro USD right there now, at this point right here, the market is crazy to me. This is a point of indecision. The market is not yet done with which way direction it has to go. The market is not clear right here. The market is not clear at this zone right there. So I'm staying off this asset. I want to see how price is going to react to this support structure right here. Maybe as a support, or maybe to the broken trend line right here. Maybe as a new dynamic support for price. We're not going to be looking out for an entry. That is what I want to do. Without that, I'm not interested. And the application of my Fibonacci retracement tool from the last higher low swing right here all the way to this structure right here. Let's see which level we can have right here. Now the question is, price going to react to this level right there as a support or maybe to break to the downside? So this is what I have on my plans. So this is what I'm looking out for in the market. So you don't just get into the market because you think the market is going up and you chase the market. So for those who want to go right now in, they are actually chasing this bull trend right here, and the market could reverse it down. And for those who want to short right here now, why are you looking out for a short entry? Is there a pattern to give you a go ahead? Is there a signal for you to go ahead? I can't see anything right here. So these are crowd set up. You cannot see the stationary traders, the big guys, the guys with the big money trading this type of market. One of the ways you can know the stationary traders, the banks, the hedge funds, and the market, they have a systematic, organized way. They have a systematic, organized market before they look for entry. So this is not a systematic, organized market right there. This is a crowd. This is a market for the crowd. So I am not trading with the crowd. I'm trading with the big guys, right? Okay, someone says check your mic. Okay, thank you, Patro Drews. So that is my view on Euro USD. So in summary, I can't see anything reliable right now on Euro USD, right? So let's check out Euro Canada. Euro Canada. Based on what we have on Euro Canada, which way is the market trying to go? That is the question. Which way is the market trying to go? So based on what I have on this chart right here and based on what I have on the weekly chart, let's see what we have right here. We have a market going out in a consolidation phase. We have a consolidation phase right here. And the price is currently approaching the resistance structure based on the weekly chart. We have a resistance structure at the price above right here. For those of you who don't check out, for those of you who do not check out the higher time frame, so you guys are missing out. You can see that. So if you don't check out the weekly chart, this is what you miss out on the price chart, because you actually don't know Euro USD is currently at a resistance structure. So most of you still want to buy. Most of you still want to long. Most of you still want to long. You want to long into resistance because you are not seeing what is going on the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, the price is telling you it's at resistance structure, and you still want to long on the lower time frame, maybe on the 1 hour chart, or maybe you want to long on the 1 hour chart, right? You still want to go uptrend. Anyway, this could be a trade for scalpers or day trader, but based on my own trading or strategy, I teach my strategy. I analyze my strategy. I analyze based on my strategy. I teach what works for me, right? So this is why I analyze the market based on my strategy, because this is the way I analyze the market, right? So based on what I have right here, we have a trend line right there, ascending trend line, and then price currently going up. Now the question is, if you want to look out for a short entry on this market, where is the right zone to go short? Okay, we have a key level structure right here. We have the key level structure right here. You can see this key level structure. It's acted as a neckline for this double top right here. That was a neckline that was on May 2023 this year. We add this level right here as a resistance structure. Resistance right here. It was a support, broken support right here. Price didn't get to this level. Price broke this resistance structure right here. Now the question is price going to come back to test this level right here as a convalidation of a test of support and then continue to the upside? So that is the question you need to ask yourself. Now let's build up confidence factors right here. So let's go to the 4-hour chart and see what we have. So this is what we have on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we can have another inner trend line right from the swing low right here all the way to the swing higher low right here. We try to fire it upward. Okay, this is what we have right here once again. So we have another inner trend line. So is price gonna come to this support structure in combination with this rising trend line and continue to the upside? So there is probability price will be looking out to test this trend line to continue to the upside, and there's probability price could get to this trend line right here, break this trend line, make it a new dynamic support for price and continue to the downside. So the waiting is at this medium right here. At this medium right here, this is the waiting section. So not until price can get to this level right here, it's going to be very difficult to decide which way the market has to go on Euro Canada, because the market could still rally up and still come down. Markets could go crazy right here. So if you're going to be looking out for a long entry at this medium right there, there's no confidence factor or no structural formation right here to aid your long entry. And if you're going to be looking out for a short entry right here, there is no technical reason supporting your short signal, because if you go short right here, what will the market get right here and find support and continue to the uptrend? So in summary, the point of action is at the trend line right here, and there is key level structure right here. So whenever price get to this level right here I'm going to be updating you guys what I can see at this level right there. Maybe it's a continuation or maybe it will break to the downside, right? So this is what I can see. So an example of what we add right here. We have the first test of trend line. We have the swing lower low right here. We have the higher low right here. We have the higher low right here. So price could come up right here to confirm a higher low right here, and the price could still come from this structure right here to confirm the outer trend line right here as the higher low structure, and then continue to the upside. So this is what I can see. So for now, I am looking out to see what price has to do on Euro Canada based on the trend line structure and the key level right here and the outer trend line right here. So these are the points I want to be looking at for price actions. If I can't see that, then it means this market is still in a ranging medium, or the market is currently crazy, or the market hasn't made its final decision, or maybe the crowd are the one moving this market right here. So this is a crowd mentality market. The banks, the big guys are not interested in this type of market right here because this is not a systematic, organized market of action, right? So that is my view. I've given analysis on gold. Jetochi, I give analysis on gold. You can watch a copy of the analysis on gold in my YouTube channel. So we have USD Canada requested by Bola Rinwa Adebayo from YouTube. USD Canada by Bola Rinwa. Bola Rinwa, where are you streaming from? Where is your country? Where are you streaming from? Right. So now let's check out on the euro pair against the JPY. Euro pair against the JPY. Let's check it out. Euro JPY, those are yen currency pairs. Euro JPY, what we have right here. We have price on the day chart. We have price on the day chart. So if you are a trader on the euro pair against the what do we call euro pair against the JPY, you guys can be, you can make a screenshot right now. So if you are a trader on the euro pair against the JPY, these are your charts should look like. These are the key level structures I'm watching out for on the price chart. These are the key level structures I'm watching out for on my price chart. So you can adjust yours or modify yours to fit in, right? Before we continue with our live stream. Okay, Bola is from Nigeria. Thank you. You're welcome from Nigeria, right? So guys, are we ready to go with the analysis right here on euro yen? Right, good. So based on what I can see on the day chart, I was able to construct a narrow rising wedge, and this narrow rising wedge was being broken at the upper structure right here. And I told you guys yesterday we had a break of this node structure, and then price going to close above the structure right there. So this is the question right there. Actually, price is closing above the structure, right? So let's check what we have on the weekly chart. So based on the weekly chart, price is still showing us a technical signal of a continuation of the uptrend. So for those who want to look out for a long entry on this market right here, technically we can see a long setup right here because the market is still active on the long direction. You can see that based on what we have on the 4-hour chart. We have this higher low swing, higher low swing, higher low swing. We have this resistance right here, resistance right here. Price broke this level and then closing up again. It's a pattern of a continuation of an uptrend. So for those who want to go long right here, think about the risk involved, right? And then application of our Fibonacci retracement tool from the last test of our trend line from this structure all the way to this high. We have price at the 0.382. So the question right now is this market a fast rising trend? Because to use the 0.382, price need to have a strong momentum. But based on euro yen, we can't yet see a strong liquidity right there. Price is just moving under a normal condition. So the market right there doesn't have a strong momentum right there. This is just a weak trend, just going up. And you all know one of the ways you use the Fibonacci retracement tool is if you want to use the Fibonacci retracement tool, you can use the 0.38 in a fast rising market or fast downtrend market. That is when the momentum is fast. And the 0.5 in a normal market trend, and the 0.618 in a weak trend. So if you're going to ask me right here, is this a fast market rising trend based on the day chart? To me, what I can see right here, I can categorize what we have right here just like a normal trend. just like a normal trend. So I'll be looking out for price to hit maybe the 0.5 or maybe the 0.618 before I'm going to be looking out for a long entry right here, because the momentum right here is not as fast as what we had right here. Can see that? So this is just like a normal flow of trend right here. So this is why I don't support the ideas of going long based on the Fibonacci retracement to of the retracement or test of the Fibonacci retracement level from the higher low swing we got right here to the low. So I don't support that the idea if you're going to be using your Fibonacci retracement tool from the structure right here. In fact, it's not a well-defined trend right here. But anyways, for those of you who want to look out for a long entry, for those of you who still want to insist on taking a trade, if you're going to be taking a trade on this market right here, you're going to be going for a long entry at this point right here, you could have your stop loss at the low of this day candlestick. That was yesterday, Wednesday, but if you have a stop loss right here, so if the market should come down and then hit your stop loss, you are out, then the market is telling you it has the possibility to move all to this downside right here, right? So to me, this is a very risky trade. This is a very risky trade. So if you want to be going on a long entry right here, then you have to reduce your position size. Risk small position size right here, right? Because the best zone I'm going to be looking at for an entry is if market can make maybe a pullback all the way to this structure right here. Since I have other assets which are more stronger technicalities, why should I keep on risking my taking a trade that is highly risky, right? So this is my view. For those of you who want to look out for, the reason why I think you could look out for a long entry right here is there isn't any imminent resistance structure above, which could act as a point of hindrance for your bull entry. Because as you can see on the weekly chart, the next resistance structure, let's go to the monthly chart. The next resistance structure in this market acts at the price of the 168.895. So if you want to be looking out for a long entry based on the day chart right here, and if you make your entry based on the, let's get this, if you make your entry based on this level and you have your stop loss, in fact the best zone to have your stop loss should be at the low of Tuesday candlestick, because this is the like a higher low swings in this test of this upper test of this trend line. So we are trying to take this upper trend line break and retest and close out above as a potential definite support for price. So if you are targeting this resistance structure right here, that means you have like 3.45 risk to reward ratio. And then take note, this trade is not for day traders or for scalpers, it's for swing traders, because this trade is actually gonna take you for like days or weeks. You can see if you're gonna measure the movement from this level right here, 3.71%, and then try to replicate 3.71% from this level right here, you can see right from this swing level right here, and then you try to measure the days from this level or to the structure right here. It took almost 15 days. So there's probability this market right there could take up to 15 days, and this could be till 8th of December 2023, or even to 10th or 12th of December 2023. So how many of you can wait up for this rally to go for like weeks, for 2-3 weeks? How many of you can do that? So this is one of the ways you analyze the market, and there are some trades which are good but not good for your strategy. If you are a scalper or a day trader, this is not. If you are a scalper or a day trader, this is not a trade for you. This is a trade for swing traders. If you are a scalper, you want to make a trade within 15 minutes, one highest maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, and get out of the market. As a day trader, you want to close your your trade before the end of day, even if you are in profit or loss. So this is not a trade for scalper or day traders. This is a trade for swing traders, traders who want to hold their position for like days. As you can see, for price to rise from this level, let me get this right here. So most of the time, you guys don't know the setup that fits into your trading strategy. Imagine as a scalper, you are trying to take a trade which is for swing traders. Imagine as a swing trader, you are trying to take a trade which is meant for a scalper or a day trader. That means you don't follow your strategy. So if you want to be good looking out for a trade right here, this for something for a swing trader, because you are trying to play along this swing. And then take note of the move from this level to the next resistance structure, that is 3.74. So now replicate this 3.74 from the last high we had right here to the low structure right here. That is the low structure right here aligns to the low of this bullish candlestick structure right here. So if you're going to be going long right from this low of this structure, how long it took to price to get to this high right here, from this low of this structure right here to this high, it took 15 days. That is 11 bars. Now replicate this same 15 days right from the point of entry right here, and then decide 15 days. So it's going to take you like the 8th of December 2023. So how many of you as a scalper, as a day trader, or even swing trader can wait for these weeks? The answer is only few, and those few are disciplined swing traders. So now you have to make a decision. Is this trade for you? Are you going to be looking to take this trade for and wait for weeks? If you can't do that, then this is not a trade for you, right? So the question is Euro Yen Arovic. Are you a swing trader? Arovic, if you're not a swing trader, then this is not a trade for you. So next, let's check out a Euro New Zealand paired against the USD. New Zealand paired against the USD on our chart right here. What do we have? The same analysis applicable to Australian dollar paired against the USD is applicable to New Zealand paired against the USD. I told you guys, AUD and New Zealand has the same market correlation. So whatever is going on AUD paired against the USD is likely to go on New Zealand paired against the USD. And this is why I advise you traders who want to trade AUD paired against New Zealand, you have to be very careful because you are trying to put yourself into trouble. So the analysis I gave on AUD paired against the USD is also applicable to New Zealand paired against the USD. So I'm not going to repeat myself right here. So we have price closing at resistance structure. So you can watch the video on Australian dollar paired against New Zealand and see what I stated right there. So we need to see a destruction of market structure. You can see right here, we see have this market structure as a what? Higher low to this higher low right here to this lower low right here. The reversal of this trend right here was an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. The neckline wasn't broken. The neckline tested once again. We have a higher low swing right here. We have a higher low swing right here. So for those of you who want to trade a short entry right there, it's not yet the time because what we are right here is giving us a trend line which is supporting a bull trend. So if you're going to be going on short right here, you have to see a destruction of market structure. And the last higher low structure right acts at this level right there. So the market has to go down, close below the structure, make a retest of validation before you can go short. And this market right here is dirty. This market is dirty. What do I mean with the word dirty market? When I say dirty market, we have a lot of hindrances. If the market should break this higher low structure right here, we see have a major support structure right here, which at the price of the 0.59870. This level could see have the support for pull up. So this is a dirty market, which I don't want to involve myself. All right, let's check out the key level structure and make it to be a bold line. Let's make it to be 2px, and the next level right here to be 2ps. This level right here to be 2px. You can see that. So if you are making a chart right here all the way down, you have to make a chart after the break of trend line. You can construct your trend line from this structure to catch the higher high low. It takes 2 points to confirm to construct a trend line. It takes 2 points to construct a trend line, but it takes 3 points to confirm a trend line. So this is what we have right here. The price is gonna break down, make a retest. Now we have a major structure right here. So this level gonna hold as price. So if you still wanna go, if you can see a strong technical short entry right here, then what should you do? If you want to still want to short, then it shows you have to reduce your position size right there, because price could still bounce at this level and then bounce up and then maybe go in the ranging medium, or maybe price could still get to this level right there, get to this level and then bounce to this resistance again and come down, or maybe even go up. So these are very complex. These are type of market I categorize as complex markets, very difficult market to analyze. So in a very complex market, I move my attention to, yes, someone said it is noisy. Yes, it is noisy. So in a complex market, I go to other assets which are more easier to analyze. So this is a complex and noisy market. So we have a lot of hindrances right here. Price could catch you at this level, go up. Price could go to this level and then go up. And at the resistance right here, price could get right here, trick you down and go up. So based on what I can see right here, it's very complex, too complex for right here. And then we have a potential trend line at the high swing right here, all the way to this high, and we are able to fire it all the way to this structure right here. So we add this resistance structure. For those of you who want to go long, you are starting to think about this trend line. So this is what we have right here. You can see that. So price could bounce up through this medium, keeps on bouncing down, break to the upside or break to the downside. So since I have other assets, since I trade a lot of assets in the forex, stocks, commodities, cryptos, and the index market, then I should be looking out for the very for the nicest, simplest, trade setup in the market. So I see no reason why I have to force myself to take a trade, which is gonna give me headache. I have to keep on give me headache, sleepless nights. No, I don't do that. Even if I'm a swing trader, I should be in a trade whereby I know, yes, I am sure of my technicalities, not a trade whereby today this was the same thing I experienced on GBP paired against Australian dollar. Let me show you GBP paired against Australian dollar. I took a trade on GBP paired against Australian dollar, and it was in a losing trade. And then yesterday, some traders made another entry. You can see when I got in right here, I actually got in on this trade right here. I made some profit. The market came up, and then I placed another sell limit right here. The market took my sell limit. I went to profit. The market keeps on bouncing up and down. You can see that. I made my first entry at this medium. This was the first entry I made, my first short entry right here. You can see that. The market took me into profit. I set another sell limit right here. The market hit my sell limit. The market came, and then I trade my profit. No, so at this medium right there, the market is just going in a crazy medium. So in this type of crazy medium, I am not going to be looking out for another entry right here. So this is an example of a crazy medium. So whenever the market is crazy, just stay off that market. Once you have a losing trade in that market, stay off that market. So I'm not going to be doing anything on this asset again. And I told you guys, I took this trade on my backtested trading account, not on my REIT trading portfolio account, because I will never take this type of trade on my REIT portfolio trading account. I only took this trade on one of the account I use for risky trade. Of course, I knew this was a risky trade. I just want to test out the strategy. And as you all know, I don't like to test out or trade on a demo account, because when you trade on a demo account, you can't learn anything on a demo account because there's no any emotional attachment. I want to have that emotional connection with the market, right? So this is why I don't trade on demo account, or I don't test out, backtest, or test strategy on demo accounts. You don't have to risk big on it when you are backtesting or testing a strategy. You can just fund your account with a small amount of money you have. You know you can afford to lose, just for you to have an emotional or connection, right? So right here now, GBP paired against the Australian dollar, the market is dirty, noisy, and choppy, and confused. So that is what I can see on the asset we talk on. That is on Euro, on New Zealand paired against the USD. So this is what I can see. So let's hope market still give us more technicalities, which way it's going to break down to. Maybe it's going to come to the downside or maybe to the upside, right? But anyway, we have a resistance structure above, so price is still under the influence of resistance structure. So if the bears can potentially break out of this level and this trend line, if you want to go for this short entry, maybe if this is your favorite setup, you could be risking something less right here. Okay, so we got a check on US oil. US oil, that is from Dragon. US oil, this is what we have. US oil, I told you guys I'm currently doing nothing on US oil. Based on what I had on US oil, the market will not take back my profit. I told you guys I made a lot of money on US oil. I made a lot right here. So I'm not going to be taking this crazy market right here. The market is crazy right here. This is a crazy market right here. So nothing is going up right here. The market is crazy. I want to see what price has to be at this level or at this level. So the market is crazy right here. So I'm doing nothing right here on US oil. So for now, I'm off US oil market. And then currently right now, you have to give the market the time to decide which way it's going to go to. You can see on the day chart, you can see the volatility right here. The market just keep on jumping up, jumping down without no specific price action or no. So this is a noisy market. I don't do this type of market. Now let's check out USD Canada. USD Canada right here. USD Canada is one of the assets I'm currently watching out for trade opportunities. So if you're a trader right there, if you are looking out for a nice setup in the market, USD Canada could be a nice setup for you. You can see the next level structural acts at the price of the 1.3386. You can see how far it is to the break of trend line if we have a break of trend line right here. So these are the type of market I look out for trade opportunity. Nice, clean chart, perfectly nice, simple chart. These are the type of chart I look out to trade, right? You can compare this. Now compare the USD Canada to New Zealand USD or Australian dollar USD. You can see there's a huge differences right here. There's a great differences right here. So now let's mark up our key level structure right here. So we have this. Let's change it to PC2 and let's make it to be a orange color. And right here to be PC2 and the orange color. And right here to be PC2 and the orange color, and all the way down right here to be PX2 and orange color, and above right here, I'm gonna make this level right there to be PZ2. All right, so now These are the key level structure right here. So we add a trend line, low, lower low, higher low. Right here we add a potential what? A potential higher low structure. No, price has been testing this level multiple of times. So whenever price tests a key level structure within a short period of time, you can see price tested right here within a short period of time, within a short period of time, within a short period of time. So we have 3 tests of price at this medium right here. This is what we call clustering of price. Clustering of price to a level means the key level is weak, unlike what we had right here, an instant rejection to the upside. This level right here, even though we have a clustering of price still moved to the uptrend. Now I have another thing I want to share with you guys based on this market foundation right here. You can see this level right here is a key level structure. And then currently what we add above right here is we have a low high swing. Low high swing right here. We have a higher high swing, and we add a low high swing right there. So the question right now is the market trying to break above or below, right? So, and again right here don't forget we have a higher high right here. We got a low high swing right here. We got a low high swing right here. So is the market gonna break down and make a retest for us for more low high swing? So this is what I'm looking out for right here. So this could be a trade opportunity for me today, or maybe no. I'm gonna wait for the end of close of price today, because you can see the day candlestick always find rejection. So I want to see a validation through a day candlestick. If I can see a strong daily candlestick break out of this level right here, then this could be a trade on Friday or maybe for next week, right? A retest, then down, right? I'm gonna be placing my stop loss around somewhere at this medium right here, at the last low high swing right there. So if I'm gonna be doing that, then let's measure my risk. I'm gonna be making an entry right from the break right here, and then targeting this support structure, and then having my stop loss right there. I can have a minimum of 2.2 risk to reward ratio. So fine, this is nice trade setup for me as a swing trader. This is nice for me, right? So these are the type of trade I want to take. And again, I have a lot of patterns right here. So this could be a what we call the descending trend line. You can see we can connect this high right here all the way to this downtrend right here, and we can connect this right here as a breakout of structure. So price could still gravitate in this market right here to go up and then go down, go up, go before it breaks to the downside. So these are the type of market I look out to trade in the market. I look out for a clean chart, nice chart, perfect technicalities, right? So these are the best way you analyze the market. So you have to learn how to exercise patience to wait for a setup that conforms to your trading strategy. You don't have to jump into the market with the belief or with the fear of FOMO that you are missing out. You have to just trade. No, you don't do that. So currently, I'm monitoring this asset. I want to see if price can ensure a strong daily candlestick breakout down. Then I'll look out for a pullback into this bar right here, make my entry, have my stop loss right here, and then all the way fire it down. If I'm going to do that, that will be at least 2.2 risk to reward ratio. So that is good. So I don't think this is a good trade for scalpers or day trading. This is for swing traders. So if you're a swing traders, keep on monitoring this asset right there. This could be a nice short setup for us. So thank you guys. This is what I want to share with you guys today. Thank you for your attendance into the live stream. I appreciate you guys. So Bolarinwa from Nigeria, you are watching USA Canada. If you're a swing trader, it's a great news. If you can see a break of that structure, that will be something great for us as a trader, right? So we are currently looking at a break of structure. We have a lot of confidence factors right here. The first confidence factor we have right here is if we can have a break of support, this is hash factor number 1. If you can have a break of trend line, this will be hash factor number 2. We have this series of a low high swings. Low high swing, this is hash factor number 3. This low high swings is a signal that there is a weakness in bullish momentum in this market. Can see that? And we have a descending trend line pattern formation. This could be hash factor number 4. So this is how I build my confidence factors in trading. And if you can see a decisive breakout, if you can see a strong volume breakout, then that will be what? Hash factor number 5. If you can see a pullback of a retest, that will be what? Hash factor number 6. So this is what I mean as confidence factors. This is how you build confidence factors in trading, right? So this is how I actually build confidence factors in trading, right guys? So thank you guys. We'll be right here Today is Thursday, 9 p.m. GMT plus 1. Right? Have a wonderful day ahead. Peace.